It says it's recording.
All
What is up,
right.
everybody? Demo the Warrior here with Austin the Artist. And so, basically, we just recorded this entire review, and I went to save it. My PS4 fucking fucked it up and didn't save the recording, so now we have to review this again, and neither one of us are happy about it. At least this wasn't fucking an AEW thing.
Oh,
Because
if I would have had to review AEW again, I gotta be
imagine
completely
if this would have
honest.
happened during the Revolution review. Oh my
Dude,
god.
don't even say that, man. Don't even say that.
Well, now we have to basically talk about everything we talked about again, so we're just going to try to get through this as quick as we can.
Yeah.
So, Austin watched the pre-show, I didn't, so I know the only match they did was Tony Storm versus Zoe Stark. I don't know if you want to talk about that at all, or just go past it,
Well,
or if there's
the
anything else notable.
Mickey James impressed me with commentary. They should replace her with, replace goddamn Beth with freaking Mickey James. And Zoe Stark is actually pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Storm, well, I should just say Juice Robinson's a lucky man. But that's about it. Cliff notes for the pre-show. All right, let's go.
So is he lucky because he gets Tony Storm, or is he lucky because he gets to be one half of the Impact Tag Team Champions?
Tony Storm.
You're telling me
Don't
you
get that,
wouldn't love being Impact Tag Team Champions?
dude. Would pull a goddamn Medusa in WCW if I had those championships. Okay, garbage.
Well, that was pretty much it for the pre-show then.
Dude.
Nothing too notable. So we get to the main card to start off with Pete Dunne versus Kushida. The basis of the match was to find out who is the greatest technical wrestler in NXT. The match itself was alright. It was hard hitting. Every match with Pete Dunne is always hard hitting. This
Kushida
match.
with his goddamn. I'm just gonna
Uh,
start calling him Average Man Kushida.
oh my
And he just
god.
wears he just wears skinny jeans. Stop. Stop it.
Yeah, what the skinny jeans was something Austin personally pointed out about Kushida.
Yeah, because everybody who wears skinny jeans sucks, except for Damian Priest and Raquel Gonzalez.
But so as I say, every match with Pete Dunne is hard hitting. In this match, Kushida, most of what he did, I've noticed most of how he wrestles is he does Kumara locks, and arm bars and cross arm breakers. Is you really all Kushida does, and Pete Dunne has that brutality style to him, like the joint
Who
manipulation and.
knows? Kushida might be getting some mugshots if he keeps doing the cross arm breaker.
Oh my god. He's gonna end up like fucking Alberto El Patron or whatever he's called now.
Maybe I'll have a one night stand with Paige.
I mean, hey, I would, but.
I mean, I would. I'm not a one night stand. I want to
Fucking. So, this was back and forth. Like I said, Pete Dunne with his joint manipulation and his strong style, and fucking Kushida's arm style. I don't know what you really call it, but arm manipulation. It was a good match. I liked this match more than Gargano versus Kushida, which some crazy people think that match was a 5-star classic somehow. But
Yeah, like Meltzer.
him and his infinite scale of ratings, or his
Man,
infinite star rating system. I mean,
because I mean he's got some infinite stupidity if I've ever seen it, man.
but fucking.
Stupidity and beyond.
So Pete Dunne won this match with a bitter end to Kushida. Wasn't too much, just a regular one-on-one match. It was good for what it was. It was hard hitting, and in the end, Pete
I
Dunne
just
got the
realized, is
W.
Bad Bunny gonna wear freaking jeans too?
Probably.
God dang it. Go on, let's go on.
So
Oh,
Pete
freaking
Dunne won this match. Then the next match of the night was the Gauntlet Eliminator, which was Bronson Reed, Dexter Lumis, Cameron Grimes, Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve Scott, and LA Knight, aka
who
Eli
I
Drake.
was who I was pulling for.
So it starts off with Leon Ruff making his entrance. Then Isaiah Swerve Scott attacks him. They start fighting on the outside. Leon Ruff gets the upper hand, gets Scott in the ring, starts climbing to the top rope, and then all of a sudden it goes to a black screen for 10 seconds. It was really weird. And then it came back on, and they were fighting in the ring. It was like some 2K shit where if someone gets attacked during their entrance, then the lights go out or the camera cuts away so they can take their shirt off. That's what happened here. So Leon
Yeah.
Ruff could take his shirt off. But they had a good back and forth. Babyface heel was a good back and forth. Then the third man to come out was the biggest man in the match, Bronson Reed. He comes
Looks like
out.
Brodus Clay on steroids.
Oh my god. Fucking. Or his Impact name, Tyrus.
If he ever gets fired, they should have him team up with EC3.
Oh god. Like EC3 puts on Twitter. Hashtag control your own narrative.
Did you know Tyrus works for Fox Sports now?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he works for Fox Sports. I was watching SmackDown one day, and Tyrus shows up on the screen. He's like, "Here's your Fox Sports news." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh my god. So fucking Bronson Reed comes out. He starts dominating the smaller men, obviously, because he's Bronson Reed. Then the fourth man to come out was Cameron Grimes, the man who got rich from investing in the GameStop stock. He came out. I can already hear the stress of Austin and Cameron Grimes, the strained relationship.
Because he was so good, dude. He was so good. And then Triple H and Shawn Michaels and William Regal with their Soma addiction. God dang, had this look at the goddamn Reddit GameStop stocks and like, you know what? We should make that a gimmick. Because, and you know what? We shouldn't give it to one of the people that we don't like. We should give it to the one of the freaking people that we do like and that we want to push. Cameron Grimes gets it. You couldn't have gave that crap to Leon Ruff, somebody who I didn't care about.
Somebody whose arms are so skinny that his wrist tape was loose somehow.
Exactly. How?
I've never seen anybody that's so skinny that their freaking wrist tape is loose.
It's legit tape.
Oh my god. So fucking Cameron Grimes starts doing some weird shit, like he pulls a wad of cash out from his crotch of his trunks
and does something that Leon Ruff will only experience once in his life. He makes it rain on Leon Ruff.
So Scott threw him in the corner, and then Cameron Grimes made it rain with the wad of cash all over Leon Ruff. Then the next man to come out was Dexter Lumis. And as he was coming out, Leon Ruff got eliminated by Isaiah Swerve Scott. So Leon Ruff was the first man eliminated.
When Dexter Lumis was coming out, he gives like freaking, like he hugs Bronson Reed and DDTs him, and then slithers in the ring like a pervert.
Mm-hmm. And he was also wearing skinny jeans.
Exactly.
Which Austin loves oh so much.
No, I do not. Why can't he go back to Sam Shaw? Why can't he wear tights?
You know, Austin says this as he's wearing a pair of skinny jeans right now during this review.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing basketball shorts. I'll tell you right off the bat.
Do you own any skinny jeans?
I don't like jeans in general. I don't like the way they feel.
You don't got a good pair of Levi's?
No, I don't.
For one of these reviews, we need Austin to pull out the Wranglers.
I don't. Shut up, man.
Oh. I want to see Austin rock a pair of Wranglers.
No.
Oh
Dude,
my
I've
god.
wore basketball shorts in like 20-degree weather. I'm not wearing jeans.
Have you ever worn jeans?
I've worn jeans, I just don't like how they feel.
I want to see you in like some Kushida Dexter Lumis skinny jeans.
I'm not wearing no Kushida skinny jeans. No.
Oh my god. So
Kushida skinny jeans are so wore out that they have holes in them. Did you not even notice that?
maybe they're supposed to be like that. Maybe he got them from Hot Topic or Route
Oh
21.
my god. Maybe that's where he freaking got his Marty McFly get up. He just got a costume from Hot Topic.
Oh my god. Fucking imagine Austin rocking a pair of Levi's though.
I don't. I don't.
Fucking
Can we get back to the review?
so the last man in the match comes out. It's LA Knight. He comes out acting all cocky. He did a promo before the show where it was on the pre-show where he was acting all cocky. I did see a little bit of the pre-show, but he was acting all cocky, talking trash about how he's gonna win the match and how no one's as good as LA Knight. And then Bronson Reed grabs him by the hair. They start going at it because they had a little rivalry going. And then it's all chaos between all the men. And then what happens next is Cameron Grimes. Dexter Lumis has Cameron oh my god, Grimes.
Lions.
Cameron Limes. Fucking. He has him. Dexter Lumis has Cameron Grimes in the Anaconda Vice. And then LA Knight comes in and does this weird roll-up pin onto Dexter Lumis,
like
and
this janky pin.
he eliminates Dexter Lumis. So Dexter Lumis is the second man eliminated, and Dexter Lumis can't believe it. Then LA Knight starts acting all cocky about how he got Dexter Lumis out, and then he turns around and Scott, Reed, and Grimes all nail LA Knight with their finisher, and LA Knight is the third man eliminated. So Austin was not too happy about that.
No, I wasn't. Because after that, I really didn't care. I honestly didn't care. Because who wants to see... I mean, the only person I want to see face goddamn... Actually, I want to see nobody face Johnny Gargano, really. Honestly, nobody wants to see Johnny Gargano wrestle.
Johnny Same Face, as Jim Cornette calls him.
Yeah.
But so after LA Knight was eliminated, it came down to Grimes, Scott, and Reed. They did this spot where they were all hitting forearms on each other, and then not Dexter Lumis. Then Isaiah Swerve Scott roll-up pinned Cameron Grimes, and Cameron Grimes was the fourth man eliminated. So then it was down to the final two, Bronson Reed and Isaiah Swerve Scott. They had a back and forth. They did this one. The most notable spot in this was Bronson Reed was going to dive off the top rope. Scott stopped him. Scott went out to the apron, grabbed Bronson Reed, who was on the top rope, picked him up into a scoop slam position, and slammed him lower back first onto the edge of the apron. And that
Bronson
looked like it fucked his back up. Yeah, he was screaming in pain. Like, it fucked his lower back up.
You could hear his Australian screams.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even though he got his back fucked up, Bronson Reed still won this match. He pinned Isaiah Swerve Scott, who was in this since the beginning.
This. Tomorrow, we're going to get Bronson Reed, someone who sucks charisma and doesn't use it, and... Johnny Sameface, somebody who sucks charisma even worse and doesn't use it. So, look at the charisma in that match.
Mm-hmm. That's the match Austin is looking forward to the most. So
no, that's the one that I'm taking my bathroom break in. I would rather think about this. I would rather watch the women's tag team match than that match.
Really, with how much you hate Shotzi Blackheart.
Yes, I hate Shotzi Blackheart with a passion, but I don't like either Like, I nothing against the guys. They're probably nice, but I don't like Gargano or Reed. Like,
I don't like
like I
Gargano like I
said,
used to.
like I used to like Gargano.
When
I
he was
used to like
babyface,
him.
I loved Gargano.
Yeah, but his heel gimmick sucks.
Yeah,
Like
and
the
the
only
way
thing
is
good about his
stupid.
heel gimmick, the only thing good about his heel gimmick is his new song. That song is sick. He is
Mm.
not.
Well,
And Bronson Reed looks like Brodus Clay, so he makes me sick looking at it. I'm joking. I'm
oh my
joking.
god. So I made this joke during the match that I said once Bronson Reed comes up to the main roster, I know damn well they're going to team him with Otis just because they both have similar ring gear
Yeah,
and it looks
they'll
similar.
probably they'll probably put him with the Alpha Academy with Chad Gable, Otis, and freaking Bronson Reed.
hmm You know, fuck it, bring Brodus Clay back, put him in there, get fucking Coach Bloom to pull out the singlet and be Sweet Tea again.
Oh no, he doesn't have to be Sweet Tea. He could be Prince Albert
Oh god, he could be fucking A Train.
or Tensai.
Just Skyona, you got the time.
He could bring back that fake face tattoo.
hmm Fucking so Bronson Reed wins this match. So tomorrow on night 2, he will be facing Johnny Gargano for the North American title. Then at the end of this match, Johnny Gargano came out and he kind of congratulated him, but kind of acted cocky. Um, then after this match, we
Yeah,
had
he he,
probably.
he acted cocky. He acted.
Oh my god.
The way he portrayed, he looked like a goddamn like seventh grader talking to talking to the freaking elementary kids. Like, hey, yeah, I got Spider-Man Miles Morales. What
Oh
you
my
have?
fucking
Candy?
god. Imagine Johnny Gargano versus Pip Sabian.
Oh my god, that would be freaking awful.
Okay, so do
They would
Johnny
fight over
Gargano,
video games.
Johnny
Oh
Gargano and
no,
Candice LeRae versus Penelope Ford and Pip Sabian.
dude. Johnny Gargano would be in this like goddamn Fantastic Four get up.
Oh my
And
god.
freaking Kippy Longstocking would be in this goddamn Mega Man freaking get up. Oh
Or
god.
freaking you saying Mega Man makes me think of when I was looking up Joey Ryan matches yesterday, and all of a
Oh
sudden I seen
no.
Joey Ryan versus a guy in a Mega Man costume.
Do you know there's people on the indies that are so stupid that they dress up as Elmo? Like that's some Kyle Danger garbage, dude.
Oh
Like I'm
my
not even
god.
joking.
There
I saw
was
that on Twitter the other day.
there was some I saw some wrestling promotion someone dressed up as Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us.
No, man. Come
I mean, nothing
on.
could be worse than fucking at All In when Joey Ryan came out with all the people wearing the penis costumes.
Exactly. I mean,
Are
really,
you,
I don't understand how people didn't get red flags.
I don't
I don't
either.
understand how people didn't understand. He was all about his penis. Like it's not even like you. It's not even. All the signs were there, and I knew it from the start, but nobody else listened to me.
Oh god, is this turned into a Joey Ryan rant?
Like nobody listened. Every time I told somebody, but like, no, he's just having fun. I knew it. I knew there was something wrong, and
But
my
remember,
suspicion was correct last year. I knew it,
but he's
dude.
he's addicted to love, Austin.
No, that is not a thing.
He said it is. He said he's addicted to love.
He's also as delusional as Austin Aries.
To quote Bob Saget, "Hello, Daniel."
Yeah, Daniel, what are you doing?
Oh, I saw. Speaking
You,
of Austin Aries, I saw on April Fools how he deleted his Twitter. Someone, someone posted a thing. They messaged Austin Aries on Twitter. They said, they said, "Hey, Mr. Aries, was just checking up on you to see, uh, if you really deleted your Twitter and to see if you were okay. Just wanted to check on you, make sure you were okay, and nothing happened." And And Austin Aries like responded, and he said how he deleted his Twitter as an April Fool's joke, and then the guy responding, he was like
You see,
April Fools. He did on April 1st, and he was like April Fools, you're still on Twitter, dumbass. And Austin Aries responded, he said, "Don't ever contact me again."
Austin Aries. Really, the April Fool's joke is if he would have actually tweeted on Twitter, because that's laughable.
Oh,
Is what
but
he
he's a
says on
vegan.
goddamn Twitter. Dude, I swear he's a tweaker or something.
Oh
Like,
my
I don't
god.
even. I don't even. Austin Aries is delusional. Like, I don't even understand.
Oh my god.
Like, I swear, you can find like an addict in a goddamn, a goddamn, a
You keep
goddamn
going.
alleyway,
You
and
keep
he
going,
would
and
be
I'm gonna
more
make you.
sane.
You keep going, and I'm gonna have to make you add drugs, Austin Aries, and Joey Ryan to this thumbnail. If you
All
keep
right, I'll
going.
stop. But I want to finish my sentence though.
Okay.
Austin, you could go into an alleyway and find a crack addict, and he'd be more sane than Austin Aries. Now we can go back to the review.
Does Austin Aries even wrestle anymore?
Oh, he does. He was in MLW last year,
Oh god.
and then the pandemic happened, and now he's just delusional and
Oh
treating his
yeah,
boss
wasn't
like
Austin
it.
Aries one of those people that didn't think COVID was real or something?
Oh yeah, he's pro, not like no mask.
God, I want like a 2 hour long video of just you talking about Joey Ryan and Austin Aries.
We could do that after this if you want.
Oh
I'm all
god.
for it.
Alright.
I'm all for it.
Oh god,
Let's
okay.
go.
Alright, well let's
The
finish
roast
this review
of
first.
freaking Joey Ryan and goddamn Austin Aries. We could throw in Nia Jax too, because she's an anti-masker. Come on, let's
Oh
go.
yeah, I remember that because Jim Cornette did a video on her. But let's finish this review first. So,
All
up
right.
next on Takeover was probably the best match on the card, which was Tommaso Ciampa versus Walter for the NXT UK Championship.
Great match.
Yeah, this is a very hard-hitting match. Obviously, Walter is fucking dominant. His chops are sickening. That's why he's been the champ for so long. But Ciampa didn't hold back. Ciampa took all Walter's offense and gave it right back to him. There was one spot where Walter went to chop Ciampa on the outside. Ciampa moved and Walter chopped the top of the announce table. He chopped it so hard that it actually broke the top of the table. That goes to show how fucking lethal Walter's chops are.
Yeah, it was like, man, Walter is a beast. Like
I know.
I've been following him since the Indies. I don't know if you have. Like
I
I even
kind of
watched
have.
like he only really wrestled like in Europe, like in Norwegia, and I think
Uh-huh.
there was like Norwegian and stuff like that. But like even like not listening to the commentary because of, it wasn't English. Like you could tell he was like a freaking beast.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he got like a good contract. It wasn't AEW. Thank God. They didn't fucking-
Oh
Jesus
god.
Christ. I'm glad he went WWE because he really deserves what he's doing right now. Being the
Yeah.
longest reigning UK champion.
So, other notable spots in this match, they did one spot where this was towards the end of the match where Walter German suplexed Ciampa across the ring, and then he hit him with a nasty JBL like clothesline. And like Walter
Yeah.
was just throwing Ciampa around, but Ciampa actually picked up Walter a few times. He did the um, fairy tale ending to Walter. Um, in the end, Walter kept hitting Ciampa with power bombs, and then how it ended was Ciampa got chopped, and then Walter got the pin. So Walter retains the NXT UK Championship. I think he's the longest reigning ever now. I think he surpassed Pete Dunne's reign.
Yeah, he surpassed Pete Dunne.
So
Which is weird to think because my God, I thought Pete Dunne's was going to be the top, but
I know,
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ.
So after the match, Walter's celebrating on the stage, and the other members of Imperium come out and they celebrate with Walter as Walter's reign continues. Then we
Yeah.
had the match that I didn't really care about, which was for the vacated NXT tag titles because O'Neal Lorcan and Danny Burch had to uh, vacate the titles because Danny Burch got injured. So it was the Dusty Cup winners MSK taking on the Grizzled Young Veterans and Dollar Store Andrade and Zema Ion. Um,
Yeah. I've only liked Zema Ion when in 2010 when he was good. He's
yeah,
not good now.
fucking Zhao Quinn Wild or whatever the fuck he's called now.
Yeah, freaking sounds like a Mortal Kombat character. I like Mortal Kombat, but my god, that's at least you can pronounce their names.
Yeah. So I mean, neither one of us really paid that much attention to this match. It was a good match for what it was. It's just like they should have. I said this during the match. They should have just given MSK the tag titles because they won the whole tournament, and
Or
then
or like I was saying in the match
like
too, if they didn't, if they put him against Elgato Del, like, whatever freaking names is, I don't even care. In a 2-on-2, I would have been like, okay, I would have watched it.
yeah,
But like,
the
why put the Grizzled Young Veterans in it? They didn't even they
yeah,
lost.
they lost in the finals, so there's no reason for them to be in this match.
Like it would have been even. I still would like. I would even accept it if they put Killian Dane and goddamn Drake Maverick in, even though they're a bad team.
Hmm.
Like you could even put them in, and I would have been more interested in having freaking the Grizzled Young Veterans. I don't like the Grizzled Young Veterans. They're not good.
I don't either. Fucking so there's a couple notable spots in this match. MSK was doing a lot of dives. The one they looked like they were gonna do the poetry in motion to the outside, but then
Oh,
they turned it into a
this is when
crossbody, and
this is when Devin started realizing why I hate Beth Phoenix on commentary so
so
much.
they do this move that's supposed to be the poetry in motion, but the dude that jumped off the other dude's back, turned it into a crossbody, so it wasn't a poetry in motion, and it looked sloppy. But so Beth Phoenix, as soon as he hits it, Beth Phoenix marks out, and she was like, "Shout out to the Hardy Boys," and I'm just like sitting
No,
there, and I'm
I
like,
think she said shades to the Hardy
what
Boys.
the fuck ever she said. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, for one, I didn't even know they could say Hardy Boys since Matt is in AEW, and apparently, according to Matt Hardy, WWE is trying to make it seem like
Well,
he doesn't exist.
hey, maybe they're talking about the book series, the Hardy Boys. You never know.
I mean, to think about it, really, is Matt Hardy doing good at
Maybe
all?
you know,
Like,
maybe they consider Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy the Hardy Boys.
I mean, they called them the Hardy Bros, so
Maybe that's what they consider the Hardy Boys now.
which Matt was also very pissed off about that. If you didn't see that. He said WWE once again trying to make it seem like I don't exist. He said they literally put my brother with another guy named Matt and called them the Hardy Bros. But I mean, literally, Matt Hardy. This is a little off topic, but literally, Matt Hardy. Ah, fuck. Unless you want me to save this for the video we're gonna do after, because I could talk about Matt Hardy, man.
I mean, if you want to talk about Matt Hardy and I just flame goddamn Joey Ryan and Austin Aries the entire time, I'm cool with that.
All right. Well, I'll talk. Well, I'll just talk about it then. On that. So, uh, this it, this spot was dumb because it wasn't even the poetry in motion. And then Beth Phoenix said that, and I'm like, that wasn't even the poetry in motion. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, why would you even say that? Like it wasn't even the move, so why would you mark out and say Shades of the Hardy Boys? You ever watch a
Maybe
Hardy
she's on the
Boys match?
Sonos. Maybe she's on the Sonos.
I mean, did Edge when he fucked you like inject some like buried STD that he got from Lita that Lita got from Matt Hardy or something that
Oh my
it
god.
triggered something in your brain to make you think that that was the poetry in motion? I mean, I don't know, but Beth Phoenix, you messed up on that one.
God.
Fucking Mark. Anyway, so the match ended. Grizzled Young Veterans and MSK took out fucking goddamn
Del Fantasma.
and fucking Zima Ion and fucking, so it came down to those two teams and then MSK won. So MSK are the new NXT tag team champions, which I'm happy they won, because that would have been like a Dakota Kai Raquel situation, have them win the tournament, not even
Yeah.
win the fucking titles.
Because
But I'm not gonna
remember,
get on that because it's gonna get me upset.
equality doesn't matter
Nope. I
as long
mean,
as you have a women's tournament.
equality doesn't matter because they changed the main event of WrestleMania Night 1 to Bobby Lashley versus Drew for the title, and they booted Sasha and Bianca from the main event. So equality does not matter, even though Bianca won the Rumble. But
Yeah, I don't know.
but so now on to the main event, which was Raquel Gonzalez with Dakota Kai versus Io Shirai for the NXT Women's title. So Io Shirai has almost had this title a year, about 2 months it would have been a year. So
Yeah.
Io Shirai literally fucking beat everybody in the division. So Raquel was the only person that she hadn't defeated. So basically,
And Raquel is 6 foot, which is my height,
hmm
so I could
yeah,
look eye to eye with her.
yeah, they make her look gargantuan. Like they make her look like, well,
They
I
make
mean
her look like she's Andrea the Giant or something. Like,
they
it's not
they
even.
they tout her like she's the female Kevin Nash. I mean, they literally call her. She calls herself Big Mommy Cool, which is a
I gotta be
spoof of Big
honest.
Daddy Cool.
Is all the women's like wrestlers like shorter than her besides Rhea Ripley
I would.
and
I
maybe
mean,
Charlotte?
yeah, as I say, Charlotte's pretty tall too. I don't know. I would assume.
I know Alexa Bliss is. I know Dakota Kai is. I know Io Shirai definitely
Io
is.
Shirai's 5'1". You bet your ass she's shorter. She's probably the shortest woman they have, to be honest.
Yeah, like I don't know.
But so Dakota Kai and Raquel come out first. Then Io Shirai comes out. Gives everybody in the crowd a seizure with her lighting.
Yeah,
According to Austin, it was her theme that would give people epilepsy,
nah,
not her,
shut
not
up,
her
shut up. It was
lighting.
a, it was. I was thinking of her theme because I liked her theme,
hmm
and I was looking at the. I was probably having a seizure at that point because Io Shirai's lighting. Okay, don't even right now.
So, the match starts. They go back and forth. Raquel, obviously the stronger woman. Io using her speed to her advantage. They do back and forth. Raquel hitting power moves. Io hitting the faster, quicker attacks. They end up on the outside. Uh, Io does a moonsault to Raquel. Then Io goes to the top rope. I'm assuming to do another moonsault. But then Dakota Kai grabs Io on the top rope and holds her in place, trying to help
Right in
Raquel.
front of the ref. Right in front of the
Yeah,
ref.
right in
She
front of
didn't
the
even
ref.
care.
And then the
The
ref
ref is
sees
like,
it. The ref is like, "What are you doing?" And she tried to play it off like she did nothing, even though she knew it was right in front of the ref, and the
dude,
ref
she
threw
sit
her
there
out.
for 3 seconds while the ref is looking at her, and she's
hmm
like, he's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm not doing nothing." She's still doing it. Like, it's like, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Yep. And then Dakota Kai got herself thrown out early on, like really early on in the match, so that was dumb. Made her look really dumb. Um, So then Raquel no longer had any help. Not like she really needed it anyway, but um, so they continue to go back and forth. Notable spots: Io Shirai hit a springboard Acai moonsault to Raquel, and they both hit the barricade. Raquel hit a choke bomb on the floor, which looked nasty. Io Shirai did a diving crossbody off the skull on the stage,
Yeah,
and
it
they
looked like
landed on
she
the
like,
stage really hard.
yeah, it looked like her left knee turned like to dust afterwards.
Yeah. So then After that, Io dragged Raquel back to the ring. Then she nailed a moonsault. 1, 2. Raquel kicks out. Io can't believe that Raquel kicked out of the moonsault. Then Raquel comes back. She does this thing where she crawls towards Io and is like talking trash, and then Io tries to fight back, and Io eats a clothesline, and then she gets 2 choke bombs, and Raquel covers her 1, 2, 3. New NXT Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez, which I don't have a problem with.
I don't have a problem with either. I mean, I was getting tired of seeing Io Shirai as champion. To be honest, I don't dislike her as champion, but she was beating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I think this is good for Raquel. I can see her being the next Rhea Ripley, how Rhea Ripley was in NXT, like that big,
yeah.
huge women's star. But I mean, I'm happy that she won. Um, it sucks Io Shirai lost, but I mean, I'm assuming she'll get a rematch. I hope to God she does not come to Monday Night Raw because, oh, God.
They'll do something. Well, they'll put her, since Kairi Sane is back in Japan.
Oh, Jesus.
They'll put her on Raw, and they'll have the Kabuki Warriors
Kaput.
2.0. They're gonna do
God, I
something
hope
stupid
not.
like that.
I really hope not. God. So, this is where Peacock started really buffering bad during this match. So, Raquel celebrated. Dakota Kai was nowhere to be seen. Raquel celebrated as Pyro went off, and they thanked everybody for watching Night 1, and they said Night 2 was tomorrow. And they also advertised all the Night 2 matches, and Raquel Gonzalez walked out of Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 1 as the new NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah.
And
So
that was Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 1 pretty much. It was pretty good. The
yeah,
pay-per-view of the year, no. Better than Vengeance
no.
Day, yes.
I
Um,
feel like so far the pay-per-view of the year is a tie between Fastlane and Royal Rumble.
yeah. Um, which is surprising because we were dreading Fastlane,
We
but
we were both dreading Fastlane.
but I don't know. Some people think that AEW Revolution is pay-per-view of the year, Austin.
Don't even.
Pay-per-view
Don't
matter
even.
of fact, there's some people, dare I say, there's some people that think it's the best pay-per-view in the past decade.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are those people as delusional as Austin Aries and Joey Ryan? Because
Probably.
yeah. So
Well, that is the review for Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 1. I'm hyped for Night 2 tomorrow. The matches tomorrow is Johnny Gargano defending the NXT North American title against Bronson Reed.
my bathroom break match.
Mm-hmm. Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon defend the NXT Women's Tag Titles against The Way, Indy Hartwell, and Candice LeRae. Then
Devin's bathroom break match.
And then Santos Escobar and Jordan Devlin go one-on-one in a ladder match to determine who's the real cruiserweight champion.
The match where
Um,
I'm just gonna meme on Twitter.
and also the unsanctioned fight between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, which I'm really looking forward to.
A match that I'm looking forward to.
And then, of course, the main event of Night 2, Killer Cross with Scarlett versus Finn Balor for the NXT Championship, which should be a great match. And I
Yeah,
hope Killer Cross wins.
I'm hoping for Killer Cross because I bought a Killer Cross shirt for these 2 nights. So
Did you get it yet?
oh yeah, I'm wearing it today. I'm gonna be wearing it
I
tomorrow
bought
too.
a Killer Cross and Scarlet figure, but I don't know when they're coming. But um, so very excited for tomorrow, and also excited for Mania this weekend. Should be fun, and to everybody. WrestleMania is probably going to be our longest review out of everyone. I think our longest so far has been like 2 hours max.
Yeah,
So this WrestleMania is probably gonna be like 3 hours, hopefully minimum 2 hours.
Yeah.
But so, and also for those who don't know, WrestleMania is also going to be our last review because after that we're not doing the reviews anymore. But
Yeah.
uh, we might bring it back in the future, but as of right now, we're gonna stop doing it.
I
But
mean, there won't be really anything interesting right now. So I
yeah,
mean, unless you want to start doing it like a thing where like we do it like it's a lead up to WrestleMania always or something.
I mean, yeah, that could be
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, this has been your review for Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 1, and we'll catch you tomorrow for Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 2.
Yep.
And now Austin's going to go on a 2 hour rant about Joey Ryan and Austin Aries, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, what our previous recording with that not saving, you didn't get to hear Austin's opinion on Road Dogg being in the hospital, but
He God bless his soul. Like I hope he recovers.
Austin said that Road Dogg overdosed on the Somos. That's why he's in the hospital.
No, I didn't. No. You're lying.
I'm not
I hope he
lying.
recovers. I hope he takes all the somas after his
Oh my
recovery.
god.
I hope he
Trips, Sean, and Regal will be waiting with the bottles of Somos when he gets back.
I hope he gets another run in NXT and wins the NXT championship. Don't cancel me.
Oh my god.
Uh, love you, Road Dogg. Don't die.
He's gonna block you on Twitter.
If you block me, I'll be sad. Please.
Well, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for night 2 of Takeover Stand and Deliver. Peace.
Peace.